up, Moo?
In the building.
Yeah,
I
Care Bear today. So
Care Bear.
I am super tired. So Moo, you're gonna have to speak mostly tonight because I'm mad tired. But I'm gonna read. So we're welcome to All Things Crypto. What's up, Sean? What's up, Michi, Natalie, Randall, Chris. So anyway,
Rod,
so
entrepreneur in the building.
what's up, Rod, the entrepreneur? So in any case, crypto has jumped this week. If you have a portfolio, your portfolio should have jumped this week. If you invest like $5,000, your portfolio's probably jumped by $800 to $1,000. That's what makes crypto so beautiful, is that when it does jump, it jumps. Okay. So if you guys, yes, we have moved to Thursdays. It's easier for me to get on at 8 on Thursdays. Wednesdays was just killing me. But it's All Things Crypto. I'm Crypto K, and you can also find me on Twitter. You can find me on TikTok and under Dem Superstar or Crypto K underscore. Moo, you want to introduce yourself?
You got in the building.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find me, but I will find you.
That sounds a little creepy, but we're gonna roll with that. So every week on Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we talk about all things crypto. That could be Web3, that could be crypto coins, that could be soap opera news and crypto, like what's going on with Sam Bankman-Fried. It could be which is the hottest coins. It could be NFTs. It could be anything. Like we've talked about Trump NFTs. We've talked about conspiracy theories. We've talked about, just so many things with crypto. So the next step we do on All Things Crypto is, hey, what's up, Chris? Is that we go down and we talk about how much each coin is worth in real time. So I'm about to list off the coins and what they're worth in real time. If you have a coin that you want me to look at, I will do so. And I am looking today from coinmarketcap.com. You can also find this information on CoinGecko as well. So we're all excited about this because when Bitcoin goes up, everything else goes up. Bitcoin is like the granddad, and it's patriarchy. So whatever a granddad does, everybody else does. So right now, Bitcoin is at 18,763. It has not seen 18,000, almost 19,000 in a while now. We hope it stays that way, but it may drop, it may go up, you never know. And so Bitcoin is at $18,763. Ethereum is at $1,404. BNB is at $286. XRP is at 37 cents. Cardano is at 32 cents. Doge is now at 0.07 cents. Polygon is at 91 cents. Litecoin is at $84.80. And this is the thing too. Sometimes people ask like which coin should they invest in and which coins are like the best coins. What I'm reading right now are all the coins that have been around for a while. So if you're kind of curious about which coins should you invest in and which coins you should do, I'm reading the coins that are the coins that most people are investing in crypto all around the world. So Solana is $16.40. Polkadot is $5.18. SHIB is 0.00009 cents. AVAX or Avalanche is $15.10. Cosmos or Atom is $12.11. Monero is $164. Stellar is $29. ApeCoin, the one I like, is $4.75. Crow is 0.06 cents. And I'll read a few more. Algorand is 20 cents. Quant is $121. VeChain is 0.01 cents. Internet Computer is $4.44. Aave is $67. And there's a few more I usually read, but to make it quick, Sandbox is 53 cents. Axie is $7.80. 87 cents. Decentraland is 41 cents. Phantom is 26 cents. And so I'm going to leave it there. If there's a coin that you guys want me to look up, you can always ask me like, hey, what's this coin doing or whatever. So those are like, every week we name these coins, and these are the coins that most people are investing in. So let's talk about Bitcoin rising this week. If you've been a hodler like we are, everybody was like crypto is dead, but we know how this goes, don't we, Moo? It's always dead. Every
Love
6 months, y'all be like,
love
it's dead.
the game. Love being in the trap. This one a trap. This one is a drought. You know what I'm saying? You stock up during the drought. That's what we talking about, man.
And
I'm
so
mad it went up now.
it's
But go
like
ahead.
everything is it's always, but it could go back down before the halving. But it's just everything's always like, oh, crypto is not going to make it. It's blah blah blah. But now it's back up to 18K, almost 19. It may drop next week, but we hodl and we hodl or holds. We hold because we know Bitcoin goes up and we also know the halving is coming. The halving is coming, and it's time to stack your money. Okay, and then also when stocks go up, Bitcoin goes up. So, Moo, why do you think Bitcoin went up this week?
It's inevitable. I don't know why it went up, but it's inevitable. We know it's got to go back up. See, we still don't know how the whales are controlling it. You know what I'm saying? It be going up just for them to make us quick bucks sometimes. So it's above my pay grade, but we know it's gonna go back up. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to see the resistance level. See the it was like 17,000. Now everybody's happy it moved over 18. Now we're gonna see what the new resistance level is, or if it's gonna go back down. It's fun times right now. Definitely, man. Yo,
So,
another coin I want you to look up. Look up H bar for me when you get a chance.
what's it called?
H bar, Hedera H bar.
Hedera?
That's one of my favorite. Yep, that's one of my favorite coins right now. People keep asking me what coin, what altcoin. Hedera H bar basically is a really it's affordable, decentralized. It's like a notary republic. It's a coin that's a notary republic basically. It's a notary. You know what I'm saying? So you can authenticate anything on it. Car deeds, house deeds, buying games. So how much is H bar?
4 cents.
That's what I'm saying, man. 4 cents right now. That's my favorite little whale, white whale altcoin. You know what I mean? Hedera. Check out the use cases, y'all.
You can buy it. You can buy Hedera on Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, Bittrex, and those are the ones I'm familiar with, and Crypto.com. So you can buy and CoinX. So it's available in Bitmart. It's available on several different exchanges.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm about. Use cases. Rod Entrepreneur said Cadena too. I don't know about that coin though. I got to check that one out. I think he told me about too. There's a lot of coins out there. You know what I'm saying? But H bar, that's a layer one blockchain. So you know what I mean? I like going with the layer ones because you know stuff gets built on top of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
But yeah, man, I'll give you a couple more coins later on in the program.
So is that Kadena? What's up, Godchild? Kadena is at 97 cents.
Cadena, 97 cents. Yeah, I gotta look up. I don't know the use case of it. I'll check it out though. Good looking out. Godchild in the building. Yes, sir. Move to Thursdays like the Cosby Show. You know what I mean?
So if you don't know, we're right now technically in a bear market, which means a bear market means it's time to buy. It means that everything is repressed. Like they're trying to slow down. The Feds are usually trying to slow down the economy. They're trying to slow down spending, and so we're in a bear market. This is actually the time to buy, and then it's a cycle, and it's about, to me, the cycle is every 4 years. So we have a bear market cycle, and then it goes to a bull. So I think we're probably about 2.5 years in our bear cycle. So y'all just understand. It took me a while to learn this, but bear and bull cycles are like you don't really understand them until you've been through at least two, and this is my second one. And unfortunately, it takes 16 years, because if it's like 4 years and that's 8 years. And then the first one, you just are getting to understand the cycle. And first of all, you have to even be aware that there's a cycle going on, because most people aren't even aware that there's a cycle of finances that are happening. Most people just think like, oh, my money's tight now. Oh, now my money's a little freer. But these are bear and bull cycles, and if you understand how they work, you can really make your money. Like, this is how you make your money. This is how you become wealthy. Understanding bear and bull cycles is how you build wealth. It is the number one to me, understanding how to build wealth. So when you have these recessions and these depressions, those are bear markets. Those are times to buy. And then when you have a bull market, it's time to sell and take your profits. And then, take your profits. When I say take your profits, that means not take all your money, take your profits. So let's say you invested $10,000 in a bear market, and let's say now we're going into a bull market and your 10,000 has turned into 15,000. Now it's time to take 3 or 4,000 that you earned out and to do something with that or what have you. But you want to save that for your bear market. So bear is always the time to buy. Bull is the time to take out your profits and either reinvest, but I would wait to reinvest into the bull, or just use your money the way that you wanted to use it. So it says that cryptocurrency prices were showing signs of life as investors sorted through the wreckage of bankruptcies. I think that Bitcoin is going back up because the Sam Bankman-Fried, like really, FTX's collapse really dilapidated the crypto market. Like it really depressed it, and so that scandal is kind of like easing up a little bit. So people are kind of like, okay. And then you see people like we talked about last year, like BlackRock. What's up, Johnny Moore? Like BlackRock getting into crypto and saying, hey, we're about to have our entire like core audience who's into the financial market invest into crypto or be able to. So you're starting to see banks are starting to adopt crypto. And once the banks, that's it. It's over. It's over. Once the banks say, hey, we're going to do crypto and start trying to be exchanges, you're going to see, like right now, you're seeing wars between new private crypto companies and who's going to last and who's not, right? Then you're going to see banks coming in and they're going to be like warring to see which bank is going to be like the top exchange. And then after that's done, like I think we'll finally get to mainstream, you know? And by that time, it'll be the halving. I think this halving will be like almost mainstream. And it's the next halving that's really going to be like almost like now we're hitting mainstream. So again, to me, like wealth building is time consuming unless you just hit a lick with like a great idea or, you know, for some reason you just get $1 million or whatever. But if you're really building solid wealth, it just takes time to learn the game. And everybody used to ask like Warren Buffett, they'd be like, Warren Buffett, like, why don't people listen to you more? You're like one of the wealthiest men in the world. And he said, because people don't want to get rich slow. And he's right. But if you get rich slow, you'll hold on to it so much more. Rob the entrepreneur, what's up, Johnny? He said Cadena is good because its project aims to make a smart contract easier to comprehend for the average person. That sounds like a good plan. What's up, Olamide? Okay, Moo, what do you think about, you know, all this stuff?
Well, I'll piggyback off of the banks. Once a bank introduces a cryptocurrency, definitely don't deal with it because the banks will track everything that you're doing, from getting a haircut to going to the supermarket. So unless they completely force us, like ban Bitcoin, don't get any cryptocurrency from the banks. They track you, and unfortunately, also they're going to try to make their blockchain private. So the whole point of crypto is that it's a public ledger, and the banks definitely intend to make it a private ledger so they can have their 2 sets of books like they've been having for the past couple of 100 years. You know what I'm saying? So also while I'm thinking about it, don't invest your 401k in Bitcoin. You should just buy it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still entrusting it with a third party. It's the same thing. They're buying Bitcoin. You could buy Bitcoin and hold on to it. So I wouldn't do 401k or iTrust Capital. While I'm at it, though, we're not financial advisors. We're just your homies hanging out with you, okay? Please consult a financial advisor. Us, we just chilling. We take shots. We chill. We talk crypto. But yeah, so and I wanted to ask you too. You said Bitcoin rose because what about suppose the stars aligned in a way? Remember you was talking about how when the moon and the stars are aligned a certain way, the stock market goes up. Could it be that too? Why the Bitcoin is doing well right now?
I don't know. Let me see moon cycles because somebody wrote that like and they have the graph. I haven't seen the graph in a minute, but they said like when the moon hits a certain thing, like it peaks, which makes sense because like a new moon. So I'm looking. It says crypto. Now this is what I was gonna say is that it's somebody asks the moon. It says the lunar patterns are fairly accurate when it comes to Bitcoin. These patterns of the moon have successfully outperformed regular trading patterns. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got to learn these moon cycles.
Right.
For real.
Right.
How crazy is that, though? Like, it don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? One thing shouldn't have nothing to do with the other. But
and that was on.
It does,
but it
right?
makes sense because it's like a new moon and the moon cycle. And I've noticed like when the moon cycle cycle complete, something has completed also in my life. So I do see correlations to that. Um, so yeah, we do need to look at that or what have you, or like, why that's connected. Also, Bitcoin and the stock market are closely connected. So I noticed that like when Bitcoin goes up, I know the stock market is probably going to follow close behind. So that's a tip. Like, let's say you want to liquidate your stock or something like that. Wait until you see, because, okay, so this is the difference. Bitcoin and crypto never stop being tracked in terms of like going up or down. So it might be a Saturday or Sunday and Bitcoin is going up, Bitcoin is going down, and you can see it. Whereas the stock market is closed for the weekend. But I have noticed that if Bitcoin starts to rise on Sunday and do really well, most likely the stock market is about to go up too. So I also use Bitcoin as the determiner for what's going to happen with the stock market. Yeah, so let's talk about what's going on with Ripple. Let me see. Because the Ripple case has been going on for a long time.
Still buying. Somebody said Ripple might hit $80, so we'll see if they win. If they win. I'm still very bullish on Ripple though, for real.
A good book is The Intelligent Investor by Dr. Benjamin Graham. The Intelligent Investor is a classic. So if you guys want to learn more, I think I like skimmed it a long time ago. I should really read it. But if you guys want to learn about investments or whatever, this is a classic book, The Intelligent Investor. Okay. Hey, what's up, Big West? Okay, so it says Ripple consolidates for a massive move as SEC case nears conclusion. I'm gonna do with the most recent update, which was I think 14 hours ago. So I'm gonna read a little bit of let me do 13 hours ago. Yeah, let me do 13 hours. What means says add
it's
on
like a movie flashback.
possessing our souls with patience across the board. That's very true. Okay, XRP crypto price. That's not what we want to know about Ripple. Yeah, so let me go back to Fort. What do you think Ripple is gonna do if it wins?
At least give me a $10 Ripple after it wins. A $10 Ripple minimum.
Okay. I'm so tired, y'all. Okay, XRP's price is currently forming a macro wedge consolidation. So you can still buy XRP in other countries. It's just America that they shut this down. So I don't know. They're just saying
You can buy it in this country. All you gotta do is go to Uniswap or something like that and swap your coins, and you can have XRP yourself. That's what I do.
And I think the value in XRP is that even with all of this nonsense, it has not faltered. Like it doesn't fail. Like so, imagine when it is like all this stuff is over. So
the only thing people don't like is it's centralized. They deal with the banks. See, purists don't like Ripple, but it's about trying to get this money. So I don't mind what they all doing business with somebody. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, that's why we Bitcoin purists.
It says so they think so XRP. This is the crazy part. Even during the SEC problem, XRP is still considered one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies.
Right. I feel like that's right. I want you to look up Avalanche for me. They just did a deal with Amazon. Big deal with Amazon. Let me see. What's that about? I don't got no Avalanche either. None.
A little Avalanche. AVAX. I think I do. Yeah, I have a little bit of Avalanche. Okay, I'm gonna look and see what my Avalanche is doing. So AWS Avalanche, and so it's basically the Amazon Web Services partnered with them. It's a building out layer one blockchain Avalanche they want to scale its blockchain adoption across the enterprises. So they're moving into Web3 and blockchain with AWS, and so they're using Avalanche to help build their blockchain.
AWS. That's a good stock to buy too. Buy that stock.
So AWS is going to support Avalanche's infrastructure and decentralized application. So support them while they expand into like Web3 and stuff like that. They said they have over 500 applications on the chain. Avalanche. What we're gonna see. I'm glad you said this because what we're gonna start seeing with crypto is we're going to see all these crypto companies merging with big companies that are out here like Amazon and JP Chase Morgan. And so you're going to start to see like I think Chase is merging with Coinbase to work with Coinbase. No, BlackRock is working with Coinbase. So now you're saying AWS is now working with Avalanche. So what is going to happen, which is going to be very interesting, is our biggest companies are now starting to work with other traditional companies and merging to create a new interface. So that's going to be very interesting and exciting as things go on. But go ahead and move. And yeah.
Scary. It's scary, man, because our cryptocurrency ain't decentralized no more. Amazon already runs like, I want to say 40%, 50% of all crypto projects anyway. Amazon Web Service, because we don't have a decentralized web yet. So you got to use a centralized one. You know what I mean? So we're not really centralized too much. You know, centralized too much. Grinding, grooving. Yeah, man.
So they
so a lot going on.
They think AVAX is going to double by March 2023.
Double by March. That's 2 months. Yeah, because of Amazon, right? Yeah. You might.
I'm glad you put me on. I might buy more Avalanche. So y'all, if you want to buy a coin, you might look into Avalanche. They just did a partnership with Amazon, so their price is probably going to rise up and everything like that. All right, go ahead and move, because
not bad, man. Doing a deal with Amazon is never bad. Word.
Trying to get in here. He's like, "Are we trying to get in here?"
All right, you in, baby? You in the building? That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, I gotta send you the past shows or whatever. So ex Coinbase manager's brother sent him to prison in his trading case. Like, they really are trying to. SEC needs to give it up. But I think what they're doing is, I think they're targeting people who are not playing ball. I think that's what they're doing.
That's Big Brother right there, man. You read about it in 1984. That's what we're fighting against. The SEC is our enemy, period. Even Biden is more friendly to us. You know what I mean? Even Trump put out his NFT project. But Gary Gensler, Sam Bankman-Friedman's homeboy, they wicked, man. They're illegal. That's what Snowden was talking about that too, how like money, like the government wants to just track every transaction. That's why he got down with Zcash. Zcash is like Monero, the private thing, but they don't want anybody to have a private coin. You know what I'm saying? They want to know where every single transaction goes. And they're going to let they people get away with the illegal ones and come after us for some petty bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I had no idea that Zcash was like Monero for banks and stuff like that. Okay, Moo. So, Moo, tell us what you're thinking about in terms of crypto.
In terms of crypto, I'm very excited. They say, what is it? 2 years after Bitcoin hits an all-time high is the best time to buy, because it's basically going to hit the low after the all-time high. So I think it had the best time to buy was 2015, 2019, and then now it's going to be 2023. The best time to buy Bitcoin. That's why I think it might even go down lower than 18. And then you buy, and then it's going to hit another all-time high. And that's when we take off. So I'm really going, I got a lot of altcoins, but I think I'm just buy Bitcoin and Ethereum for right now, because I don't got enough money to buy everything. I want everything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really going to get heavy on them too, yo.
So yeah, Grounded Groover says more Avalanche or what else? I'm sitting with my pad. I keep telling y'all I like ApeCoin. I think it's been holding steady, and I think it will be. Now, interestingly enough, and I think you should, if you can, I think you should get more XRP. I would definitely get more XRP. Not too much, because you don't know how the case is going to turn out. But to me, if the case turns out well, it's going to peak. So what will happen is, this is my prediction. I don't know if it's going to work, but if XRP wins their case, their crypto is going to explode, and then it'll settle back down. But if you want to make a little money, I would invest in XRP. Wait till it explodes as soon as they win, and then I would take my profits, and then I would still hold on to some XRP, but I would just wait till it peaks and everything like that. So Sam Bankman-Fried, of course, notorious FTX, said that he did not steal funds.
It fell in his lap.
He said he did not steal funds. Also, too, he also says FTX International had 8 billion assets when the new CEO took over, and that a very substantial recovery is possible. So he basically what he's saying is he wants to get back in the game. What do you guys think about FTX getting back in the game? What's up, Judah?
Thumbs down on that one.
um, it says the Department of Justice is investigating whether two crypto developer brothers used 11 fake identities to triple count deposits.
Woo! They doing what it do. Can't tell me they ain't know what they was doing. 11. My cousin got
Right.
a fake passport, but Jesus, 11.
and,
Mm.
and stuff like that. So I mean, that's all I'm talking about. So um, let's talk about Web3 a little bit because Web3 kind of like they stopped talking about it altogether, but now it's popping up silently everywhere.
Yeah, like
So
another coin I got. He's asking about coins. Arweave. Check out Arweave. AR. That's the but is a Web3 protocol, and it's about storing your data. It's decentralized data storage on through a network of devices on Web3. So Arweave is, I think it's like $7 right now though, but that's a coin, or altcoin that, you know what I'm saying, you could look into when you talk about Web3.
so like Moose said, I would not do Coinbase Web3. I would get my own Web3. I would get a domain name like we did. What was it? Like ENS is one. What is it? What does it stand for? Moo Ethereum
Um,
ENS.
Name service.
Yeah,
Ethereum
and then we have
name service. Yeah.
so those are the places you can get like Web3 information. The entrepreneur said since you're talking about storage, he said Filecoin too.
Yeah, Filecoin is definitely, I don't got no Filecoin either. It's too many coins. You know what I'm saying?
It's hella coin.
Too many coins. Hell yeah, but that's a good one too. I've been looking at it.
You've been looking at what?
Filecoin.
And which one are you? Are you just gonna stick to the ones that you're using right now?
Yeah, because I'm doing, yeah, I can't, like I said, I'm going to stick to a lot of Bitcoin, Ethereum. I don't know which altcoin to really trust. And if people could steal and bite their styles, a lot of open source code, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know which one's going to really rise to the top. But I got my eye on a couple. Like Flux is another good one too, Flux. That one, like, kind of works hand in hand, like how you use Amazon Web Service. Flux can be used the same way. So if Amazon went down, but it's centralized, Flux will always be up because it's decentralized. It's working on thousands of different nodes across the globe. So that's another good one. That's only like 40 cents right now. So I got a little bit of that. So that's why I said it's too much to buy though. You know what I'm saying? It's too much to study. So I got a little bit of this, little bit of that. I got no Avalanche, no Filecoin though, because I want to get some more quant up too. Because you know I like quant. That's
Yeah.
Q and T. So that's kind of like, that's like 113 or something like that. So don't nobody got money for all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? We ain't rich yet. We coming though. You could tell by my everyday fits. I ain't rich.
So cease and desist. Okay, so I want to get a little bit into finances, deviate a bit from crypto, not completely, but like just finances or whatever. So just so you know, if you wanted to, you can gift crypto to anybody on the Cash App. So like let's say you're not into these exchanges or you just want to do it real quick, you can gift somebody stocks on the Cash App and you can gift them crypto. So I would just suggest you can give them some crypto stocks that are booming like Coinbase and well, I don't say that Coinbase is booming, but you can gift them. So just so you know, like if you want to, you can gift those stocks and Bitcoin on your Cash App. You can send it to them. Grant, so what do y'all think about AI coins? I definitely think I haven't looked into them yet, but if you know the right ones to invest in, absolutely. Like we're just an AI world at this point. Like it's just we are in AI. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just trying to get it more sophisticated. That's it. That's all that's happening. Yeah, AI is here. It's just trying to sophisticate it. Reasonably enough price for businesses to move into it and not also creep other people out, like not creep the mainstream out because the mainstream has grown up watching Terminator, is grown up watching all these movies that freak it out about AI. So they have to figure out how to introduce it in a certain way that we won't think that robots are taking over.
They are. They're taking over. It's
Okay,
a
but go
wrap.
ahead for a moment. I'm gonna take a.
I like Ocean Protocol. I was looking into that AI coin. Fetch what's that? FET Fetch AI. They doing some deals with some people. So I don't know. It's still new. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just studying those right now because I really don't know which one to jump in. But like say Fetch or something like that. I think it's like 40 cents. Yeah, you buy a couple. That's what I be doing. Blow $10 on it, see what happens. That type of thing. So, but yeah, Ocean Protocol definitely is something that's interesting as far as the AI stuff. And then I definitely want all of y'all to try that Chat GPT. Chat GPT, okay? You can write essays on it. It will give you any answer. It's better than Google. And you can just go to and say, hey, write my business proposal. I'm opening a food truck, and I want you to write a business proposal for a 10-page business proposal for a food truck. And they'll write it for you. You know what I'm saying? Then you could just tweak it. So that's that AI. It's a time saver, and it's actually just the future. It's inevitable, so we can't stop it now. I'm just afraid that robots is really going to take over, though. You know what I mean? On some Terminator stuff. But, you know, that might be inevitable, too. So we got to take advantage of the technology right when it's right in front of our face. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I totally agree with that. It is going to be here, like you said, what is it called? The G chat or whatever. That can
Yep.
literally like that.
Chat GPT. Yep. Whatever you
Yeah,
want.
Chat GPT. And now I tried it. That shit was cold. Like I'm not gonna front. Like I put in like 2 words. Like you can put in it like yellow cat, and it'll just like write a whole paper about you on yellow cats and stuff. Grinding Grouper, which AI coins are you thinking about? Is he gone?
I yo no sé, mama.
All right. Well, about 5 minutes left in me because I'm exhausted and
All
everything
right,
like.
so five. Let's talk real quick about taxes. I know nobody want to talk about it. I don't owe any taxes because I didn't sell any crypto. But if you guys did, please go to Coin Ledger. Okay, if you can put all your stuff into Coin Ledger, and then it'll tell you how much taxes you owe. You know what I mean? Tax preparation time,
But
peoples.
is that a setup?
Nah, it's just an app. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's an app to
Yeah.
make life easier for you.
That's what the syphilis experiment told people. It's just a little pill.
Nah, just a little itch. You know what I mean? No problem.
They told Henrietta Lacks, oh, we're just taking a little blood. We're just taking a little.
Not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones, here's just a little sip of Kool-Aid. Not a problem.
In any case, yeah. So I'm excited about crypto. I'm excited it's going back up. I think crypto is just the reason why I love crypto is because when it goes back up, like okay, so Bitcoin could be at like 16, but if it goes to 19, you've just made so much like in a short period of time. And that's why I like it. Like people are always trying to, be like, oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. But if you look at Bitcoin as a whole, if you look at where it started, where it's in the middle and where it is now, you don't get returns like this on anything else unless you just hit a lick. You know what I'm saying? You don't get these kind of returns. Like this dude on TikTok was like, oh yeah, I said Bitcoin is going up. I posted it. He was like, well, he's like, it's going to go back down to 14 or whatever. Or he said something else, and I was like, but at the same time, 2 years ago, this joint was like what, 8,000 or maybe $9,000, and so like, and now no, it was 7,000. No, it was 8,000. So now it's like what, 16, 17, 18. So you're saying you're seeing like 100% return. Like, what are you guys speaking on? Like, I can't even. Makes no sense to me. Like, it's like you're not going to see those returns in 2 years on any stock. So how can Bitcoin be a failure because it hasn't jumped by 1,000x yet?
How's it going, fam?
What's
What
up?
up? What up?
Doing all right, doing all right. I'll be listening to y'all as often as I can. I apologize. Had to reset the permissions on my phone. But you asked me a hot second ago what coins were I looking at? Fetch and Singularity. Those, I think that was the one associated with Chat GPT or something.
Oh, is that okay? Yep, I ain't know that. I'm gonna check that
Um,
one out too. I heard about it. I ain't really check it out.
but I went to it while you was talking. It's up like 120% over the past 7 days, like 24, almost
Ooh.
25% a day.
Mm,
It's up 85%, over 30 days. So,
yep,
I mean, it seems like I'm not the
crazy.
only one looking at it. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's how the rich
Mhm.
stay rich. Like if
Yeah,
you brought $1 million worth, you have 2 million right now. But
yeah,
if you only
yeah,
put $10, then you only have 20 right now. You know what I'm saying? You're doubling
exactly.
up, but how much? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna look into that. Then. See, it's too
So
many coins to win them all.
every time I sit down with a pad and write down all these coins y'all be talking about, the only one I'm like, is probably your ape coin. I'm like, I mean, it's kind of popular. I try to look at use case. I try to look at what big organizations are looking at in hopes to kind of move with the trend. You got the SEC, man. They if they want to pick on you, they're gonna pick on you. So it's gotta be something. To me, this is my understanding. It's got to be something that's being adopted by your larger corporations. You kind of get where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
I mean, that might not necessarily be the case. I've learned probably 50% of what I know about crypto from you guys, so I could definitely get it wrong.
yeah, but that's the thing. Nobody knows. Are you MySpace or are you Facebook? You know, are you
Yeah,
Dr. Pepper or are you Coca-Cola? Nobody knows. As long as
nobody
we
knows.
get close, you know what I'm saying? As long as
Yeah.
we don't lose no money in this, you know? It's not really a get rich quick scheme. It's a get rich long term scheme, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, but like you said, Moo, man, it's a lot of coins out here, man. And I remember the .com, man. It was so many companies, it was just ridiculous. I remember the advertisement in the paper about all these companies, and then boom, 80% of them are gone. 90% of them
Hmm.
are gone. So I think crypto is going to be the same. And in order for us to really, really make good on your investment, it has to be an investment that's adopted by, large corporations who are saying, you know what, we're going to use this platform for whatever, you
Hmm.
know.
Yep.
So,
Yep. That's a good strategy. Can't argue with it.
indeed, indeed, man. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, brother.
Thank you.
Same to you, bro. All right, all right, Kay.
And I was gonna say that what I right now what we're seeing is, so I think people who originally were into crypto, I think we wanted to see like a whole new independent market of crypto,
Mhm.
but I think what we're gonna see is integration of crypto. I think what we're gonna see is crypto integrated with companies that are already like in existence. So like, with Nike, you're going to be able to design your own NFT for your Nike sneaker. You're going to put it on Nike, and then you're going to be able to buy that Nike that you did specifically, right? And then like, they'll operate, and they're going to use, like you said, Zcash and things like internet computer or whatever to help them do their transactions in their blockchain. So we're going to see a lot of like integration, I think, which will be made, but you're going to have a subculture that is very just crypto oriented. Like, you're going to have people who are zealous about it, who are like, oh, I don't have any of my money in a bank at all. I only have my money on wallets and hard wallets, and I only do my exchanges on like crypto. So we're going to see an integration, which is going to bring it mainstream, and a blockchain and crypto, and whoever can make that money in integration will make a ton of money. But there's also a lot of money to be made just on crypto alone. So yeah. So if you guys want to say, like, before we wrap it up and everything like that? 'Cause-
Yeah,
Yeah, I got a rant. All right. How come my man Dana White from the UFC could smack his wife and it don't get no media coverage? Then when my man Ray Rice tapped his wife up in the elevator, that's all I saw every day. All right. I'm sick of all this systemic news media stuff. Okay.
Well, one, I'm not saying, of course, we know race is always a factor, but she did hit him first, so I think
Thumbs down. If a woman slaps me first, I can't hit her back. Now, if you coming at me with a knife or something, all right, now I gotta protect myself. You know what I'm saying? But you slap me, you gotta eat that as a man. You know what I'm talking about? And it should still be on the news every day, which is my main point. It should
well,
be on
that's
the news. You know
well,
what I
that's
mean?
not going to happen whenever you got people on sports channels who are saying that they got a notification that they're not really they're gonna not really gonna discuss it. They're not gonna have much.
Wow.
Yeah. So when you got the person who owns the UFC, who's connected to other networks, then from top down you can say, hey, we're gonna mention it. And that's why you got Stephen I. Well, he's a very good friend of mine and all that. Right? Yeah, if he smacks up his wife, it's fine, right? But then as soon as somebody posts a book, he's this can't be allowed. Being quiet and not talking about it is racist. So it's definitely it's an agenda that's being pushed from the top, and we won't hear much about it because it's out of our hands. It is out of, be honest with you, the people who we watch on TV, we watch these shows or what have you, is out of their hands too because they've already said, hey, we're not supposed to talk about it on national television.
Yeah.
Well, so there you have it. But
there you go.
Anyway, thanks for having me on, guys. I enjoyed the show.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right, sign us out. Sign us out, Crypto K.
Okay. I was gonna say I think that what I want to leave and say is also like I just want us to get into ownership in general as a people. I think a lot of times we take our talents and we move them and give them to other people, and it's really important that as we move forward in crypto, like encourage your kids to become developers, to create their own coins, to create their own businesses, to own their own things. Like ownership of crypto is cool because you're owning something. Owning a stock is you're owning something. So I would just like us all to get in like an ownership mindset where we're owning and building, like building Black infrastructures, building Black wealth. And that starts with ownership of other companies and then starting to build our own companies and stuff like that. So that's the last thing I will say before I get off and go take a nap because I'm tired as hell. But we will be back on Thursday. But Moo, are we going to test TikTok real quick?
Not right now. You got to go to sleep, man. Got to get some rest.
But what I'm saying is
Holla.
Just to see if you can get on.
Sure. We could do it.
Yeah, let's just go to TikTok real quick to see if we get on. So y'all, we may do double platforms. We're working on TikTok to see if you want to join my TikTok. It's Nem Superstar actually. It's Nem Superstar, and Moo is just moving to TikTok.
Listen,
too. Oh.
You can't find me, but I could find you.
And he will give his TikTok at one point. All right, y'all. Peace.
Read the white paper.
Stop.